I'll be reacting to Platinum End episode 15. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. It's so nice seeing his bod wreck like this. They've been showing these two a lot lately, though. I just wonder what these two are going to be doing. Because they don't seem like God candidates. But, I mean, I guess they always could be. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the series to be putting a twist like that. Now the biggest question that the series is going to have to contend with, though, not that Metropoliman's dead. Who's going to be the new antagonist? Because series is in episode 15, and I think I remember reading that the series is going to be 2 cores. So whichever new big bad they're going to introduce, they're only going to have 11 episodes. Well, 9 episodes at the very least, 11 tops, because I haven't checked the actual count. Okay. Oh. I'm assuming these are the other God candidates. Yeah, they definitely changed. It looks like they definitely changed up the opening a bit because those shots weren't there before, I believe. Oh, okay. Okay, so they are. No, okay, no wonder why they've been giving those two people a lot of screen time lately, because I was like, are they going to be able to do much? But never mind. If they're going to be God candidates, they're going to be to do a fuckload then. Seems like the man with the glasses is going to be a major battle, considering that he's got a special ranked angel, going by how he seemingly has a white arrow. It's sad to see the best character in the show die like this. I just wonder if the series is ever going to recover, because now the only emotional connection I have to the protagonist is just Mirai and Saki, and that's it. And that's not saying a lot. I don't think they'd look at... Yeah, exactly. Their wife would understand that it had to be done. And besides, they were killing the person that caused them to be kidnapped in the first place. So, I mean, you could maybe... Oh, no. Oh. You had to fucking say this. They just couldn't go a full episode without Mirai being some kind of low count. I'm like, dude, you don't stop someone from killing an egomaniac. That would have killed billions if they became God. You don't do that. You don't stop someone from doing that. I like how it's emphasizing the red arrow. Yeah, it's a show off that. Because he's going to have to wait. Just like Saki had to wait. I'm assuming part of what she's saying is true, though. I mean, it makes sense as to why she'd like him, because she was. So what she's saying can't be a lie, considering she was willing to give up her life when she found out that Mirai killed himself in the first place. And she's not lying. I mean, she did off herself. And she was here in the first place because of... Go okay. I do like at the very least they're making Saki the voice of reason. They're doing a better job of making her more lovable. All right, yeah. All right, good, good. Now, hopefully, Mirai does more of that. That's growth. Yes. Now, hopefully, it means that I'm not saying that Mirai should just go willy-nilly and kill, but at least kill people that are threats to millions and billions of people. You know, don't be all willy-nilly when it comes to annihilating the opposition just for the people that are threats to society. And I'm assuming the God Cat, it's going to be the shifty looking guy with the glasses that have the white arrow. Because I don't think it'd be the boy. Huh. Damn. Oh, boy. It's kind of a scary thought here. Shit, I mean, he covered it up pretty well. No wonder why he didn't have urgency when it came to Hajime. Well, then, this shit gets interesting. Okay. That's a damn good question, considering the negative actions in the match Parliament did. No, this is absolutely girl crazy, though. Huh. I guess it shouldn't surprise me. Oh. Oh, okay. At least now we finally got to see how he got hit by a red arrow then. Oh, my. Although, in saying that, though, kind of makes me wonder why we didn't get to see Metro Polyman's friend mention the boy earlier, though. It kind of brings up a little bit of I guess, yeah, it kind of brings up a lot of questions now. But it's interesting to see that Metro Polyman actually had a crush on someone, though. Actually gave him a little bit more of depth, if you ask me. I'm assuming he's going to say yes. Man, scary to see how effective those red arrows are, too. Okay, that explains why he didn't. That actually explains a lot as to why he didn't want to fly away then. It makes me wonder. I mean, maybe one of the God Canons should ask their angels if there is a hell. I mean, that's a question I would ask just out of curiosity. But I could see why they didn't want to keep that a mystery. I just wonder how she's gonna react once the effects of the red arrow are off, though. Mariah would probably be the type to lie a little bit to say it tastes good. Jeez. And the scary about this, we know the practicality of the red arrows too. You can have a lot of people surveying, scouting on information. No, he shouldn't expect them to be like Metropolitan. He should expect them to be worse. Because if Metropolitan was shot by someone with the red arrow, that means that person must have been really intelligent. You should be expecting something even worse. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be expecting every worst situation. I mean, hey, it makes sense you'd want to sleep there. Oh, that's sweet. Honestly, I'm really liking the. Oh my! I'm assuming there's gonna be an interruption though. I mean, hey, considering they slept in his spot, it makes sense to be still thinking about Mikado. Shit. Anytime someone passes away, you still think about them even years later. When you lose someone close to you or someone you knew. And this is finally going to be kind of a glimpse of the type of life he has, the type of happy life that he wants to protect. So, because think about it, we never really got to see this from Mirai. He never really got to have this happy moment. I mean, at the very least, Flavor is slowly coming back to him. That's what matters the most at the end of the day. I'm liking this. Mirai's becoming more in tune with the senses. This episode's good. Holy shit. It's been like only 12 minutes and 30 seconds, but I'm impressed. Oh, snap. I wonder if there's going to be a slight rule change to like maybe add some urgency to the battles. The thing is, they'd all be going at each other's throats figuratively, though. Well, I'm assuming there's still one or. Hey, you know what? It's not such a bad way of handling it. I mean, why? Why would anyone want to partake in like killing and wasting people when they can just be in luxury? Actually, yeah, man, I think she has like the most interesting. She has one of the more interesting approaches actually of handling it. The thing is, her best hope. No, she's acting pretty smart about it. I feel sorry for this fucking angel having to deal with this shit. And that might be the one that's actually going to be. Well, if you have one proactive, it's going to at least push the others to fight at the very least. I mean, they kind of have no choice because if his candidate's the only one that's proactive, then yeah. Well, they gotta really do leave it to Penrose-Warren. Oh. I can't wait to see what type of crazy shit the boy's about to do. Talk about a showy entrance there, though. And it's unfortunate, too, because I don't want to see anything bad happen to the lady that's lapping in luxury. And I'm starting to slightly change my stance on Mariah a bit. It's becoming a lot more of a palatable protagonist. And Saki is actually kind of cool now. Kinda. The thing is, they're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. No, he likes him too. Oh. Woo, boy. Looks like shit's about to get real. Bullshit, like he's ordinary. Trying to be all cutesy about it. And the cool thing is, they actually did establish the boy's presence way earlier, too. So it didn't come out of anywhere. It didn't come out of nowhere. The boy must be that confident in his abilities. Not good. This boy's probably the most dangerous of them all. If it was able to actually outsmart Metropolitan and take all of his shit. Nah, there's more to his kid than meets the eye. They're not going to be able to bring this boy in. They're not. Considering he has wide arrows, even if you have the two god candidates that are officials going after him, it still won't be enough. I wonder why he'd be mentioning all that, information to the public, though. Huh. At least now we get the basis to why this death game is set in the city that it's in, though. So this actually is some good world building here, actually, getting the rationale. Special. Oh. Then how did he end up a god candidate then? That's the biggest question. Oh, that's kind of sad. Shit. Wow. Okay, at least we have a god candidate that doesn't have a sad backstory. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind sad backstories, but it gives more narrative diversity to the cast characters. But now it makes you wonder, why was he chosen, though? What? This dude must have a lot of confidence. He's measuring how many red arrows he's got. Holy. The thing is, though, when you use red arrow, it's not genuine love, though. Hey, you know what? Shit. Him actually shooting the red arrow, Mitch Pullman? I'm not going to blame the kid now. Holy shit. I'm not going to blame one bit for shooting that arrow against Rich Pullman and searching for him now. Gain his whole perspective now. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to blame him. He's already given them a lot of answers, actually. Oh, no. Oh, shit. So we're talking about the type that wants to see the world born then, with that mindset. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, now our boy's not going to be able to live in comfort now that it's Saki. He is. It is pretty much. And the thing is, he's got 14 red arrows, so he could actually do it pretty easily. And I'm assuming he has an idea of. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting him to say that he wants red. Oh, shit. Okay, that was a genuinely great episode. Oh, fuck. Wow, this series has 2 good episodes back to back? Fuck yeah. Good shit. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. I actually really love this episode. But for that, I'll just appreciate the ED, though, before I delve into my thoughts as to why the episode was pretty great. I'm honestly shocked, though. Usually when this series has a really great episode, it has like 3 or 4 shitty ones, but somehow this series is able to compile 2 quality episodes back to back. I'm genuinely shocked. That's about as shocking as JC Staff making a well-animated episode this season. It just feels like it's a fucking rarity. But you know what? I'm here for it. I gotta admit, the 80 songs are actually good. I like the visuals. Showing off the families that some of the protags had. I guess I'm assuming the guy that had the white arrow in the opening with the glasses had a lonely life going by the opening imagery. I like this. We could get snippets as to how the God candidates are quickly in the CD. It's a really well done ED. May not be the most visually extravagant, but it gets the job done. You can tell the writing staff definitely knows what they're doing with it. World's greatest assassin. Okay. I'll break down bit by bit why I thought the episode was 9 out of 10 worthy. For one, we have plot progression. At least now, when it comes to the new boy, I just love how he's freaking gung-ho about introducing himself. And it makes Yuito a bit more memorable, too, because When he starts out that I am an ordinary sixth grader, the moment he started talking, I'm like, oh shit, man, you're way far from ordinary. You were able to, I mean, yeah, he did have the help of another angel to figure out Metropolitan's location. But still, even with help, he still had to actually do the execution of hitting Metropolitan with the red arrow in the first place in order to actually pull that off. He had to have a good amount of intelligence even for a kid his age. So I like that. It does a good job of making Yuito interesting. And I love how this actually does a little bit of world building because now we know when it comes to God candidates, not all of them need to have sad circumstances. It could just be as simple as having an aimless life, and that'd be enough to let you become a God candidate. So I also like that bit about the episode too. Because the two officers also look like they didn't have a miserable life, just going by the facial expressions. They don't look emotionally distant or anything like that. So I'm assuming those two also might be God candidates that were put in because maybe they had endless lives potentially. But whatever the case, I like the world building aspect. I like how you can tell Yuito's trying to break the status quo now because, for one, it felt really damn interesting to see the fact that, oh yeah, this dude's going to try to reveal as much information as he can among the God cannons. I was like, damn. It's all about, the kid has fucking balls. I'm like, whoa. This dude straight up admitted that he's a God cannon and revealed his face to the world. That's pretty damn freaking impressive there. So that's why I like the running quality because it gives urgency to the series now, especially since it makes sense why I'd want to add some because, yeah, with Metropolitan gone, they need someone to pick up the slack, and Yuito is that perfect character to pick up the slack. So that's why I like him, actually. And aside from that, I like some of the other stuff that the episode did, so to its credit. And let me explain the other stuff that the episode did. I also love the fact that, aside from adding urgency, the character development in the episode was immense. We get to see that Saki does legitimately like Mirai. Yeah, you could say she's under the influence of the Red Arrow, but even Nasi confirmed that not. She legitimately does like her boy. And that ain't out of left field because you got to remember, she was willing to kill herself in the first place because Mirai killed himself in the first place. Well, attempted to anyway. So it makes sense that she would like Mirai because she'd be willing to do that. I'm not saying all people that like it would be willing to do that. Some people would be willing to live on. But y'all catch my drift. So that's another thing I liked about this episode too. You have a legitimately really good character development. You got Mirai slowly accepting that sometimes, yes, some bodies have to drop. How he called Mikado heroic. At the very least, he's growing. He's learning that some people should be killed. Now, of course, life is precious. But there are exceptions to the rule. Metropolitan was one of them. Like, if someone's a megalomaniac that wants to kill millions or billions, then you don't hesitate to get rid of them because they'll just cause more damage to society than they're worth. So at the very least, this series did a good job in giving our boy some sort of character development. Now, is he still a great character? He's not. Hell no. But if they at the very least give Mirai some incremental improvements, then he might at the very least become a mediocre protagonist, which is better than him being the absolute dumpster fire protag when the series started out. I mean, that's for fucking sure. Anything is better than the Mirai in the first 14 episodes of the series. But yeah. Anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was pretty great. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to the next episode. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching the video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.